The varied past of this land is best told by the people who lived it. This film is a glimpse of the vivid oral history that tells the story of Rocky Mountain Arsenal.
One bomb, the last one on our shift that went through, we all signed it, put our names and addresses and phone numbers. And then when they dropped it over Berlin, somebody took a picture of that bomb.
The thing that overwhelmed us at first was those rubber suits we had to wear, you know, and then we had to wear long johns, the suits with the gas mask, the rubber gloves, and the rubber boots. And then we could only go work inside the bay for 15 minutes at a time. And
the Dallas Cowboys are back, and this is the most anticipated season in years. Rookies and veterans alike will have just 4 games to prove to new head coach Bill Parcells that they're worthy to wear the star. The Parcells era is here, and you can watch every snap. Emmitt Smith suits up against his former team on Saturday, August 9th in the desert. Don't miss the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals.
Realistically, for me, I've always wanted to play for the Dallas Cowboys. My mom was raised here. She's born and raised here. I have a lot of family roots here in the South Oak Cliff area. And for me, it's always been one of those deals.
The headline says back with Bill, but it's not just Keyshawn Johnson, it's the entire Cowboys team. Back for a second year under head coach Bill Parcells. Welcome to a new season of Dallas Cowboys Special Edition.
There are plenty of reasons to see Hollywood's hottest movies at a Cinemark theater. Whether it's on the big screen,
I love seeing my favorite actor 20 feet tall.
I like the stadium seating and the legroom.
or in the lobby,
I love the popcorn.
Popcorn and icy cold Coca-Cola.
or the movies themselves.
I love hanging out with Front Row Joe. The best movies, a variety of showtimes, and a great location. You just can't beat it.
Cinemark, the best seat in town.
A philosophy of abundance is very, very important to what we want to achieve as an educational institution. We don't want an educational experience to be tied up into haves and have-nots. My role is Vice President for Information Technology and CIO for Indiana University across all 8 campuses. We have 30,000 students on the Indianapolis campus, 40,000 on the Bloomington campus, collectively about 107,000 in total, 15,000 faculty and staff, and we run a consolidated IT operation.
Students today need different tools than they needed a few years ago. It's about how they use digital communication to complete assignments, to learn, to be able to be prepared for their career in the workforce.
Today, students need a lot more skills than was the case even a generation ago. A generation ago, they might have done perfectly well being able to write. Today, they have to be able to make photographs. They have to be able to take some video. They have to be able to collect audio. They have to be able to edit all of these things.
One small step for man.
NBC News, the network that made history with the first news broadcast, is again transforming how people worldwide experience information. Through NBC Learn, NBC gives educators and students unprecedented access to the network's vast news library, enabling them to easily incorporate the images, voices, and sounds of history into their lessons and assignments.
Ask not what your country can do for you.
Tear down this wall.
The Big Box Project is an exhibition of video art created by Professor Chris Jacek and his digital media students at Tusculum College. Rear projection is used to create an enclosed video room where the audience can freely move and focus their attention in any direction. Big Box not only gives its audience surround sound, but surround vision.
So we took a van down to Colorado where we ran into the den and took you by the hand.
As part of the project, students participated in the design and construction of the Big Box, as well as contributed to the content creation. They were given free creative rein to develop short video pieces suited to this unique viewing environment. There was no overriding theme. This was simply a chance for each participant to experiment and express his or her own creative vision. To present the show, a single video was created, 4,096 pixels wide by 768 pixels tall. The lower portion of the video you are currently watching contains the original program. The upper portion shows video coverage of one of the showings from various angles, both inside and outside of the box. The video is output from QuickTime Player and projected onto stretched Lycra material from 2 LCD projectors. The projectors are aimed at the outside opposite corners of the Big Box. Since each projector is providing the image for 2 walls, considerable keystoning occurs. To compensate, the picture must first be distorted in the opposite direction. Future designs for the Big Box project involve the elimination of the wooden structure and the extension of the viewing surface from floor to ceiling, creating an even more immersive experience.